Steven Stump, frontstrip.com. I got a question for Kyle, then a question for both you guys. So, Kyle, you led over 700 laps at this track without a win heading into it. It's a 500 miles at Darlington, one of the majors. Does this feel sweeter than other wins, given the prestige and how close you guys were, especially starting from 18th, the lowest at Darlington since 2011?
I don't know. I mean, it feels really good, honestly, just to get a win and finally win at this track. Like you said, we've led lots of laps here. So I mean, to lead lots of laps here, you have to be good at a number of different races through the different years. But yeah, this is just a track that I really enjoy, suits my style, and just haven't won yet here. So it was good to do it today. I knew we were gonna have a good car. We just didn't qualify as good as we had hoped, and honestly drove through the field way better than I thought that I would. And they did a really good job on the pit sequences to cyclists in front of people, and then from then on you kind of just try to manage your race. And Denny was really good too, so he was going to be hard to beat without his mishap. But once whatever happened to them happened, you kind of opened the door for a few more guys to possibly win, and we kept ourselves in the game enough to get it done. I got in the wall at some point in the third stage, and then we kind of had to nurse it to the next pit stop, and then things just worked out. Your team executed when we needed to.
And then the second question for both of you guys is that this is now win number 299 for Hendrick. 300 is up next. How important would it be for you guys to be the ones to get that milestone?
Honestly, I mean, sure, I think all four of us, you would want to be the one to do it, but really, I think 300 is just a super big number. So I think for me, I'm going to be just as happy to see William, Chase, or Alex win number 300 for Rick as I would be for myself to win. I think which Rick has already stamped himself in this sport as the greatest car owner of all time, to reach another milestone like 300, it's just that takes a whole team throughout decades and decades. So number 300 as a whole means more than me winning it or any individual person winning. So I hope one of us four can do it next week, and I guess that means Rick will be at the track every week now until we win. So we'll look forward to having him there.
Yeah, well said by him. And I would just add that when you think about the Hendrick 300 wins, you think about the 90, however many from Jeff, and the 80 something from Jimmy, and all the people that with Rick built our company in the history that it is. So I agree with him. Yes, we would love to have it just for the little bit of bragging rights in the moment, but then next will be 350 and 400 and all those things for for Mr. H. So it's amazing to be a part of a company like this, and the leadership that Mr. Hendrick has to all of us and to the company is really special. So to get that for him would be pretty awesome.
All right, thank you.
Trent Worsham with FrenchRace.com. Kind of going off of what you said about working well together with everybody. You mentioned coming back. He mentioned coming back from deep in the field to win this race, and William Byron also had a deep starting position and was able to come through the field and for a great position as well. How much information is actually shared between you guys now as a team? With this being the playoffs and you guys also wanting to win it for yourselves, but you still have teammates doing it as well.
Yeah, we have so many meetings every week where the crew chiefs are together and we talk through setups and strategy. The drivers are together. They talk through car sensations and what expectations are for the next race, of how to execute the race or whatever it may be. And it's really the culture that Mr. H wanted to create. He wanted to create a culture where we were very open and honest with each other, and we have some pretty private conversations as far as that goes. But it's the four teams together, the four drivers, four crew chiefs, everybody working together. And I truly believe without that strength of all of us being together and working together, we wouldn't be as competitive as what we are. It takes all of us to keep it going. So yeah, it's cool to be a part of.
Hey everyone, Zane Smith, driver number 38 Ford for Front Row Motorsports. Be sure to subscribe to Front Stretch on YouTube.